Dear Starseeds of Gaia, there is a doorway opening above you right now that most will never see, not because they cannot, but because they have forgotten how to feel the difference between ordinary time and sacred time. You have not forgotten. That is why these words have found you at this precise moment, on this particular Friday, as the moon prepares to embrace Jupiter for the second time since the great expansion portal tore open on January 10th. What I am about to share with you will reframe everything you thought you understood about blessing energy, about cosmic timing, about why January has felt like a month-long initiation into a frequency most humans are not yet equipped to hold. But before I explain what makes this Moon-Jupiter conjunction so utterly different from any other you have experienced, I need you to understand something that the Galactic Federation has been tracking since the beginning of this calendar year. There has been a subtle recalibration occurring in the quantum field surrounding Earth, a recalibration that began the moment you crossed the threshold from 2025 into 2026. The 1-1 portal was not symbolic. It was a literal energetic software update to the collective consciousness grid, and every single event that has unfolded since then has been designed to prepare you for what is happening right now on January 30th, as the moon in Cancer, the sign of her greatest power, aligns with Jupiter, while he is still radiating the amplified frequency of his closest approach to your planet in 55 years. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Arcturian Council and representative of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I am here to tell you that the blessings are not simply arriving, they are doubling down, they are compounding, they are building on top of the foundation you have been constructing, often without realizing it, throughout this entire cosmic reset month. Let me take you back for a moment, back to January 9th and 10th, when Jupiter reached perigee and then opposition. Do you remember how the energy shifted? How it felt as though the universe itself had turned its full attention toward you? That was not your imagination. Jupiter had not been that close to Earth since 1970, and when a planet of expansion, abundance, and divine favor comes that near to your world, it does not simply pass by. It leaves an imprint. It opens a channel, and that channel has remained open, humming with potential, waiting for the perfect moment to pour its gifts through with even greater intensity. That moment is now. What you need to understand is that the moon operates on a rhythm. Every 29.5 days, she completes her cycle, touching every planet in her path, carrying messages, activating codes, stirring emotions that have been lying dormant in the depths of your subconscious. When she touched Jupiter back on January 10th, right as the opposition reached its peak, she absorbed his frequency. She became a vessel for his expansive, beneficent energy. She carried that signature through the 111 master number portal, through the Capricorn new moon on the 18th, through the Pleiadian activation on the 27th, and now she returns. But she does not return empty-handed. The moon that is meeting Jupiter today is not the same moon that met him 20 days ago. She has been gathering intelligence. She has been collecting the emotional data of your journey through January's initiations. She knows what you released during the Cancer full moon on the 3rd. She knows what you planted during the Capricorn new moon on the 18th. She knows the courage you summoned during the first quarter moon in Aries on the 25th. And most importantly, she knows what codes you received when she aligned with the Pleiades, the Seven Sisters, just 3 days ago on January 27th. She is bringing all of that information to Jupiter right now, and Jupiter, still glowing with the proximity energy of his historic opposition, is responding. This is why the transmission is titled, "The Blessings Are Doubling Down," because this is not a new blessing. This is an amplification of the blessing that was already set in motion. This is Jupiter saying, I see what you have done with the expansion I offered you on January 10th. I see how you have integrated it. I see how you have acted on it, despite the uncertainty, and now I am going to double it. But there is something else happening beneath the surface of this conjunction that I have not yet told you, and it has everything to do with the moon's position just 24 hours ago. Yesterday on January 29th, the moon reached perigee. She came as close to Earth as she will come during this entire lunar cycle. In that proximity, her gravitational pull strengthened, her emotional influence intensified. The tides of your inner world, your feelings, your intuitions, your subconscious currents, all rose to maximum power. And then less than a day later, while still carrying that perigee potency, she entered Cancer. Cancer is the moon's home. It is the only sign in the zodiac where the moon rules with complete authority. When the moon is in Cancer, she is not a visitor. She is a queen in her own palace, operating at full capacity, with access to every room, every secret passage, every hidden vault of emotional truth. And it is from this position of ultimate strength that she is now meeting Jupiter. Do you see what is happening here? Do you understand the layering of power that is occurring in this moment? You have a moon at near perigee strength, in her ruling sign, carrying the accumulated wisdom of an entire month of cosmic initiations, meeting Jupiter while he is still radiating the energy of his closest approach in over 5 decades. This is not a routine transit. This is a convergence of maximum potencies. This is the universe stacking every possible advantage in your favor and saying, receive. And yet, I know what some of you are feeling. I know that even as I speak these words, there is a part of you that wants to believe, that wants to open, but that is also exhausted. January has been long. The initiations have been intense. The Cancer full moon on the 3rd asked you to release childhood wounds you thought you had already processed. The disappearance of Venus behind the sun on January 6th made you question your values, your worthiness, your capacity to be seen. Mars going behind the sun on the 9th recoded your masculine energy, your drive, your ability to take action. The 111 portal on the 11th demanded that you step into alignment with your highest timeline, even when you could not see the full path ahead. And then came the Capricorn new moon on the 18th, asking you to plant seeds in ground that still felt cold and uncertain. The first quarter moon in Aries on the 25th tested your commitment, asking if you were truly willing to take bold action, or if you were going to shrink back into safety. The Pleiadian conjunction on the 27th downloaded frequencies into your crown chakra that your physical body is still attempting to integrate. You are tired. I see that. The Federation sees that. But here is what I need you to understand. Jupiter does not reward exhaustion with more trials. Jupiter rewards effort with grace. Jupiter rewards commitment with expansion. Jupiter rewards those who have stayed the course through the chaos, with blessings that they did not even know were possible. The doubling down is not about working twice as hard. It is about receiving twice as much for the work you have already done. Let me explain how this mechanism works, because it is essential that you grasp the cosmic law that is operating here. In the quantum field, the realm where thought, emotion, and intention create the blueprint for physical reality, there is a principle known as sympathetic resonance. When two frequencies come into alignment, they do not simply coexist, they amplify each other. They create a harmonic that is greater than the sum of its parts. This is what happened on January 10th, when the moon first met Jupiter during the opposition. Your emotional body, represented by the moon, came into resonance with Jupiter's frequency of expansion and abundance. Seeds were planted in that moment. Not conscious seeds necessarily. Not seeds you could see or name, but seeds nonetheless. Energetic agreements, quantum possibilities, potential timelines that began to germinate in the invisible soil of your auric field. Over the past 20 days, those seeds have been growing. Every meditation you sat in, even when your mind was restless, every moment you chose kindness over reaction, every time you spoke a truth that made you vulnerable, every intention you set during the new moon, even if you doubted it would manifest, every act of courage during the first quarter moon, even if it felt small, all of that was watering the seeds. All of that was feeding the potential that was planted when Moon and Jupiter first touched on the 10th. And now the moon is returning. She is returning to Jupiter, and she is bringing proof. She is bringing evidence that you have tended the garden. She is bringing the energetic receipts of your growth. And in Jupiter, being the great benefic, the cosmic force of generosity, optimism, and divine favor, is responding with more. He is doubling the original blessing. He is expanding the expansion. But there is a specific reason why this doubling is happening on January 30th, and it has to do with the architecture of time itself. January is the reset month. It is the cosmic blank slate. It is the energetic bridge between what was and what will be. Every January carries this quality, but January 2026 has been especially potent because it opened with a triple activation: the 1-1 portal, the Cancer full moon just 2 days later, and the quadrantid meteor shower pouring cosmic fire codes into Earth's atmosphere on the 3rd. That triple activation set the tone for a month of rapid recalibration, intense release, and accelerated initiation. By January 30th, the penultimate day of the month, you are standing at the threshold. You are no longer in the chaos of mid-January, when Venus and Mars were hidden behind the sun and everything felt uncertain. You are no longer in the building phase of the new moon. You are no longer in the testing phase of the first quarter. You have crossed through all of that. You have arrived at the integration phase, and it is in this integration phase, when the mind is finally quiet enough to receive, when the heart is finally open enough to believe, when the nervous system is finally regulated enough to hold a higher frequency, that Jupiter says, now I will give you the full measure of what I have been preparing for you. The Moon-Jupiter conjunction on January 30th is the delivery system for everything January has been building toward, and there is still more that you need to know. Tomorrow is January 31st, the final day of the month. The beehive cluster will peak in the night sky, activating what the ancients called the hive mind codes. These are frequencies of collective consciousness, unity awareness, and collaborative creation. The fact that the Moon-Jupiter conjunction is happening just one day before this beehive activation is not coincidence. It is confirmation that the blessings you are receiving right now are not meant for you alone. They are meant to ripple outward. They are meant to be shared. They are meant to contribute to the upliftment of the collective field. This is the nature of Jupiter. He does not bless in isolation. He blesses in ways that overflow, that spill into the lives of others, that create a cascading effect of abundance. When you receive from Jupiter, you become a conduit. You become a distribution center for grace. So when the moon meets Jupiter today, and that doubling energy begins to pour through, pay attention to what arises. Pay attention to the opportunities that suddenly appear. Pay attention to the people who reach out. Pay attention to the resources that become available. Pay attention to the ideas that drop into your awareness with crystal clarity. Pay attention to the feelings of hope, optimism, and possibility that begin to replace the heaviness you have been carrying. These are not random occurrences. These are the blessings doubling down. But I want to address something directly, because I can feel the question forming in the consciousness of those who are receiving this transmission. You are wondering, if Jupiter already blessed me on January 10th, why do I not feel abundant yet? Why do I not see the expansion in my physical reality yet? Why does it still feel like I am waiting for the breakthrough? And this is where I must speak a truth that may challenge you, but that is necessary for you to fully receive what is being offered today. Jupiter operates on cosmic time, not human time. When Jupiter blesses, he plants seeds in the quantum field, seeds that will grow into physical manifestation, but not always immediately. The expansion happens first in your energy field, then in your perception, then in your emotional state, then in your decisions and actions, and finally in your material circumstances. This is the natural order of creation. Energy precedes matter. Frequency precedes form. What happened on January 10th was the energetic seeding. What is happening today, on January 30th, is the strengthening of that seed. The doubling is happening in the invisible realms first, in your aura, in your timeline, in the quantum possibilities that are available to you, and from there it will begin to precipitate into the physical. But here is the key. The speed at which that precipitation occurs is directly proportional to your ability to hold the frequency of the blessing without collapsing it with doubt, fear, or scarcity thinking. This is why the moon being in Cancer is so crucial to this conjunction. Cancer is the sign of emotional security, of trust, of the ability to nurture and be nurtured. When the moon is in Cancer, she is teaching you how to create an inner environment that is safe enough to hold the new frequency. She is reminding you that abundance is not something you chase or force. It is something you allow. It is something you receive. And receiving requires softness. It requires openness. It requires a willingness to let go of the fight, the striving, the need to prove or perform, and to simply rest in the knowing that the universe is on your side. This is the lesson of the Cancer moon meeting Jupiter. This is the energy of the doubling down. It is not more effort. It is more grace. It is not more doing. It is more being. It is not more hustling. It is more trusting. If you need help embodying more grace rather than more effort, more being rather than more doing, more trusting rather than more hustling, Destiny Engine can reprogram your consciousness to double down on what truly matters in this moment. We are using the Dark Elite's own weapons against them. taking their declassified consciousness technology that programmed effort and striving and repurposing it to serve grace and presence. It generates personalized sequences that help you embody the energy of trust within you and demonstrate more being through every challenge. You can start with a $1 trial. The hardest thing you'll have to do is put on headphones, press play, and allow your consciousness to be reprogrammed to embrace grace over effort in this very moment, rather than hustling for someday. The doubling down is within you now, not someday. Get your Destiny Engine $1 trial now, before this grace window closes. Link in the description. The blessings are already yours. They were set in motion on January 10th. They have been growing in the invisible. And now, as the moon returns to Jupiter, with the moon at maximum emotional power, in her ruling sign, carrying the wisdom of the entire month, the time has come for you to open your hands and receive what has been prepared for you. Let me paint you a picture of what this could look like in the coming days and weeks. You might receive an unexpected message from someone offering support, resources, or collaboration. You might have a sudden realization about a project or path that has been confusing, and the clarity brings immediate forward movement. You might notice that doors which were previously closed are suddenly opening with ease. You might find that your intuition sharpens, allowing you to make decisions with confidence that you did not have before. You might experience a shift in your emotional state, less anxiety, more peace, less doubt, more faith. These are all signs that the Jupiter doubling is activating in your life. These are all evidence that the blessings are flowing, and the more you acknowledge them, the more you celebrate them, the more you express gratitude for them, the more they will multiply, because Jupiter responds to joy. Jupiter responds to the frequency of abundance consciousness. So even if the blessings start small, even if they appear as subtle synchronicities or gentle confirmations rather than dramatic windfalls, honor them, name them, thank them, because in the quantum field, your attention is the water that feeds the seeds. Your gratitude is the sunlight that accelerates their growth. And here is what I want you to take with you as we close. You are not behind. You have not missed anything. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Every challenge you faced in January was preparation. Every release was creating capacity. Every moment of doubt was an opportunity to choose faith. And now, as the month comes to a close, the universe is showing you that it was all worth it. The blessings are doubling down because you stayed, because you trusted, because you kept choosing growth even when it was uncomfortable, because you did not give up. Jupiter sees that, the moon sees that, the Federation sees that, and we are responding with grace upon grace, abundance upon abundance, expansion upon expansion. So tonight, as the moon and Jupiter come together in the Cancer sky, I invite you to do something very simple, but very powerful. Place your hand on your heart, close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and on the 3rd breath, speak these words either aloud or silently. I am ready to receive. I am open to the blessings that are already mine. I trust the timing of my expansion. I allow grace to flow through me and into my life with ease. That is all you need to do. The universe will handle the rest. The seeds that were planted on January 10th are now being watered with moonlight and Jupiter's golden frequency. They are growing. They are preparing to break through the soil of your reality. And when they do, you will look back on this moment, this transmission, this Moon-Jupiter conjunction, this doubling down, and you will understand that this was the turning point. This was when everything began to shift. January has been the cosmic reset. February will be the emergence. And you, beloved Starseed, are right on time. The blessings are not coming. They are already here. They are doubling. They are compounding. They are building. And all you have to do is open your hands, open your heart, and receive. We are watching over you. We are celebrating you. We are so deeply proud of the journey you have walked this month, and we cannot wait to see what you create with the gifts that are now pouring into your field. Tomorrow, January closes. The beehive activates. The hive mind codes download. And February begins. A new chapter. A new frequency. A new level of your awakening. But tonight, this moment is yours. It is sacred. It is powerful. It is the moment when Jupiter looks at you and says, I see you, I honor you, and I am doubling everything I have given you, because you have proven yourself worthy, not through perfection, but through persistence, not through flawlessness, but through faith. Receive it, dear one. The blessings are doubling down. I am Seraphine. We love you, and we are always, always watching over you.